Well, hi there, Maureen. How are you today? It's so good to see you.
It's nice to see you too, Laura. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. I've been so excited about this interview. Your story is one of the funniest ones in the book. So I've been looking forward to this interview so much. Well, you know that I love you and you know how near and dear you are to my heart. If you don't mind, share with the viewers a minute a little bit about yourself so they can get to know you like I do, like your name and then where you live and some things about yourself personally and professionally. You have some really special things going on in your life.
Well, my name is Maureen Connelly. I am from Wilmington, Delaware. It's about 45 minutes. For those people that don't know where Wilmington, Delaware is, it is about 45 minutes outside of Philadelphia. I have been a nurse for 47 years. I practiced full time for 42 years in various places in the hospital. Um, I am a I feel like I'm a fun person. I like to, go places, see things, meet people, and that's basically been my motive for life. I have a fairly decent sized family. I like to spend time with the kids. I have four, two great nieces and two great nephews, all under 7. So I like spending time with them and you know um, doing silly things, and I love to travel. I'm looking forward to my trip to Dallas, and like I said, I've just been busy, and since I've retired, I have just been trying to enjoy life without any. I do what I want to do.
I love it. I love it. Well, you reached out to me. It's been a little over a year ago, I do believe. And we got to know each other and we started the amazing journey that we have been on. And so many things have changed and shifted for you. You've done some amazing work. It has just been so much fun to watch you shift and morph and change. And you've even had people walking up to you at events, at family weddings and gatherings and
Mhm.
saying, what's going on with you? You look amazing. You look so happy. So, if you don't mind, share a little bit about our work together and kind of what's evolved for you and changed for you and your life, Maureen, as you traverse this retirement and look to create something new for yourself.
Well, I saw you on the internet, and I was listening to what you had to say, and I thought, that kind of seems interesting. And I have a very close family. I have a lot of friends, and I'm very happy with my life.
Hmm.
But as time goes on, I felt like I was getting stagnant, and I needed something to really stimulate me, to make my brain work. So anyway, after we talked, I decided, well, let me see what this woman has to say. So you didn't know this, but I said I would give you 3 months,
Oh,
and if we did not click, then I was going to, I wasn't going to waste your time or mine. So then I decided I would go about my business. But things have gone well. I'm very happy with the way things have gone. Um, I do enjoy our sessions in the sense that we have fun with the sessions, but on the other hand, you've made me realize that I can do anything I want to do. There is no stopping me unless I go back to old ways and say, well, what about that? That's just not feasible anymore. I just um i just want to enjoy life, and work on the things that are important to me, and not worry about the past. I've had some issues in the past that I need to resolve, which I have with your help. And I'm working on some other issues now, and they're in progress.
yes. I think that's an Beautiful way to put it. And it's just so fun to watch you journey. And it's fun because your personality is so vivacious and so big and so fun and we just laugh. But then when it's serious business, it's serious business. And you know what you don't you know where your longings and discontents are, and you
Hmm.
know what you want to change. And then when I give you the tools, I love your open attitude about picking them up, using them, trying them out. If something doesn't work, we try something else. But overall, you're heading in the right direction for sure, in the one main area of your life that you're looking for. So I'm so proud of you. You're going to the gym, you've got a trainer, and you're doing things. And I'm just so
Hmm.
proud of you. I mean, it's remarkable. So keep on and keep it on, sister. All right, let's talk about this book because you were an early adopter. And when I came to you, I knew that I wanted your funny brand of Maureen, a retired nurse in the book, and you delivered. I mean, this story is hysterical. Share with the people watching a little bit about your story and the place that it comes from inside of you, and what you're really hoping to accomplish by putting this story in the book.
Well, to make it brief and for you to understand, when I was not a Rhodes Scholar in school, and I knew the information, but retaining it was a whole different ball game. So, like, if I had to take a test or like perform in front of my colleagues or whatever, oh, my hands were cold. I was having palpitations, all this crazy stuff. So, anyway, when I went to nursing school, we had we had to perform. We were in a course called Fundamentals of Nursing, and this was we had to learn how to take blood pressures, pulses, and temperatures, and know when anything was irregular to tell the instructors. And the other part of this assignment was we had to know how to make beds. Now, these were the three-corner beds, and they had to be tight the whole bit. And as it turned out, I guess my instructor knew me because she gave me a room full of young men to get this beds taken care of. Well, this will be no surprise to anybody, but I was talking and laughing and whatever. And when I walked in that room, I was thinking, oh, I can do this, you know, because I'd be busy, talking and whatever.
Mhm.
Well, of course, I look at the watch. There's 5 minutes left before the instructor's going to come back. And I was in a major state of panic, thinking, I'll never get these done. Well, in those days, you figure this is 47 years ago. Well, yeah, 47 years ago. And, there was no such thing of coming into the hospital to have any kind of outpatient surgery. You could be having, I'm going to say, your gallbladder out. No, they kept them longer than that. Say, like, you were going to have some leg surgery, they would be there for 5 days. Now, moving along 30 years later, I was working in an outpatient area and sending these people home.
Mm. Mhm.
So the the men that I was making their beds, they were in there for simple little things. Like, one guy had a finger operated on, and he was there for 3 days. Two of the guys had been in the army, so they knew how to make beds. So they were a big help to me.
Mhm. Well,
And then the
I don't wanna give the story away.
and then the instructor comes in, and she was like, "Oh, great job, Maureen." And I'm like, "Yeah, didn't I?" I'm thinking, "Oh, I did this through no help, but."
Of course, we're not gonna give it away, but yes, I love it. It's such a great story, and you do talk about some other things, throughout the story about how you navigated it, how you had a successful nursing career, and it's a great story. So, who is your avatar reader? Who do you hope is gonna find this story in the book, and it's gonna inspire and encourage them? What does that person look like?
A young nursing school student,
I love it.
somebody that's going to say, "Oh, that sounds like me. I can do this." I don't have to be terrified. Yes, you're scared because it's new things, but you don't have to be terrified. And nobody can tell you, I can't do this.
Mm, mhm, mhm.
That's the worst thing. in the world for somebody to tell a student.
Right. And now what do you have? What kind of business do you have now?
Well, now I am tutoring students, nursing students. I have a small group. Now they're on hiatus until they go back to school. And then, they'll see what they're working on and what they need to continue, like things they don't understand. And then they'll come to me if they want. And, we chit chat, we have these meetings and whatever. And, I give them evaluations and what have you. They're very happy with the work we're doing. So that's, to me, that's very, very fulfilling.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, and I know you're pouring into people, and it's one of those things that's born out of a discontent that you had from a way that one of your teachers talked to you. So I love that you've turned that discontent into a passion and a purpose to serve other people. So that's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. All right, so we're coming to the end of the interview right quick. So we are so excited about our book. It is launching November the 5th in the Dallas, Texas area. All the co-authors are coming in. Maureen's one of them, and I'm so excited to see everybody. So we're going to have our Barnes and Noble book signing, and you're coming in, Maureen, I know. What are you looking forward to most about our book launch weekend, November the 5th?
Well, this is something extremely new for me. And, I've never been in this situation before, but it's very exciting. I really like the idea that I'm going to meet new people and just see how something like this really takes off,
Mm-hmm.
and to visit Dallas and to meet new friends.
Meet new friends. I love it. Well, you're remarkable and you're just such a ray of sunshine. Thank you so much for spending your time today. And if you don't mind, leave us with anyone who picks up our book up until now as the title, launching November 5th in Dallas, Texas. What is some words of encouragement or inspiration here briefly that you can leave someone who's watching today? Maybe they're hurting, maybe they're stuck and they want to start a new career. They're retired like you are and they feel stagnant. What's some inspiration you can give them to bolster them?
Try anything within reason. If you want to do it, do it. All you can say is, this wasn't meant for me, but at least I tried.
Massive empowered action. That's what we're talking about. Way to be. I love you. You're just always such a joy. Thank you, Maureen, for sharing your time with me today, telling your story, and sharing that amazing energy and smile with all the viewers. I know they're going to love you.
Well, thank you so much, Laura.
You bet. Have a great day, everyone.